Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? I am coming to you today with another video. I'm so excited to be here and to bring you the fourth and final week of Halloween. I have thoroughly enjoyed bringing you 7 days of Halloween for 4 straight weeks. Well, not a full 7 days this week, but for 3 full weeks. Because this is day 1 of week 4, but I will have 7 days this week. And that will be 28 projects that you guys have to do Halloween treats. So I hope that you really enjoyed my process, that you have enjoyed my patterns. If you are missing any of the patterns, the witch pattern, the pumpkin basket pattern, the bat pattern, the candy corn pattern, definitely subscribe at inkyhandswarmhearts.com to my email newsletter. That is where you can get access to all my free PDF patterns. I will send those out, and so definitely subscribe. I send those out on Thursdays, so make sure that you're subscribed before Thursday if you would like them. I will also have some patterns this week as well, so definitely be on the lookout on Thursday for those. So you will not want to miss those, so make sure that you're signed up so that I can get those to you. All right, I guess we're going to start. We are using Best Witches today, and we are using these adorable treat bags, which are called Stars treat bags, and they're in the mini catalog. You get 10 of them. They come in a package like this. They're a rather nice size. This is the side of them. And they come already cut and punched out. So we are going to decorate our bag today. And then I have put a cello bag with Halloween Oreos in here, because nothing is more fun than Halloween, and especially Oreos at Halloween, right? Because they're extra special. I have them in a bag to show you. Let me see if we can get them to... So there's this one, which has a witch. It's hard to kind of see, but let's see if I can get it without a glare on it. I might have to take them out of the bag, but there's a witch there on a broom. This one has the word boo, and it has a ghost. Let's see. I don't know if I have all of them. This one says Dare to Dunk, which is perfect for Oreos, right? Dare to Dunk. And it has a bat up here. Gosh, I wish I didn't have my lights so bright for this video so that you could see these better. That one says Dare to Dunk. Anyway, they are quite cute, and I think that you will enjoy me making you this really cute treat sack. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, we're using Best Witches, and the tag is from our tailor-made tag dies, so definitely check that out. We're also going to be doing a little bit of ink blending. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cellophane bag here, and I'm going to fill it with Oreos, because it's the easiest part. So let me see, I'll take them out. There's a jack-o'-lantern. Let's see, there's a spider web. This is the one that says Dare to Dunk. See how cute they are? They're so cute. This is the boo with the ghost. I think I have the witch. Oh, that's another pumpkin. I guess that's it. That's all of them. Oh, these are falling apart, so I might have to eat them. Okay, let's go ahead and fill our little bag here. I'm not exactly sure how many I threw in the other one, but You can never have enough Oreos, right? Let's see how many are in here. Looks like 6, maybe? Yeah, 6. Oh, good. These 2 broken ones, I can munch on those. Let's put that one in there, and the spider web. Actually, this one's not, well, I guess it's a little cracked. I'll eat those in a little while. Okay, so let's go ahead and tie them. So we are using our Fresh Freesia Open Weave, I think is the name of it, ribbon, and it's so pretty. Isn't this so pretty? Let's see how long it is. It looks about 12 inches. And we're gonna just fasten it, but we don't want to fasten it too far down because we want our bag to show that really cute ribbon at the top, okay? So we're gonna kind of do like this. I'm gonna set that off to the side for a minute. We're gonna do our tag. So our tag is going to have our words on it that say, "You've put a spell on me." So let's go ahead and stamp that with our Balmy Blue on Balmy Blue paper. And this was already cut out with the tailor-made tags. So cute. We're also need to put a little frog on here and put it through with some twine. Our twine comes in a 5-pack, and it's the basic Essentials Baker's Twine pack. So it has black and white and vanilla and crumb cake and gray, which I think is super awesome, right? Because you have the basic colors that you need. I use it all the time. We're also going to stamp our little frog in Memento on a scrap, just a scrap of basic white. So I'll stamp him right here. He's so cute, right? So let's color him. We're gonna color him in Fresh Freesia because we've used the Balmy Blue for our tag. So we want him to kind of stand out, right? So we're going to use the Balmy Blue. So, I mean, the Fresh Freesia, not the Balmy Blue. So I'm going to start with the light Fresh Freesia. And I'm going to color all of him with that color. Just kind of filling in. You just have to be careful when you get to his little feet because they're kind of small. And you can see he's in the pale color, or the light, they call it, Fresh Freesia. So there he is in all his little glory. He's so cute. And then we're going to take the dark and we're going to kind of highlight stuff on him. So we're going to highlight his little spots, color those in. He has another spot over here. I'm also going to highlight his mouth. I'm going to highlight just the bottom here of his lids, like where his eyelashes are. And I'm going to do his little feet, or his legs here where the artist gave me those lines. So I'm just trying to get just a little bit more color on him. I'm going to go on his cheeks there, put his little front feet. And that way he's a little bit two-toned, which I think is really kind of neat. So we're going to go ahead and cut him out. There's no die for this set. This set doesn't have a die, but it's very simple to cut out. So we're just going to work our way around him. And I don't really need his little eyebrows, so I'm going to kind of cut those off as I go around. If he was stamped onto a piece that was staying, I would probably color his eyebrows in the darker Freesia. But since we're fussy cutting him out, I don't really want him to be that tall to include the eyebrows. So we're just going to eliminate those. We're just going around and we're almost done. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy frog, but whatever kind of frog it is, it's super cute. The artist did a great job with him, I think. So cute. Okay, so there is our frog fussy cutout. We're also going to use, the die set comes with these little pieces. They're right here in the center. This is for these, and this is for this die. So we're using the second one of the more decorative, not the squared end. So we need the circles, and the circle just gets glued right there. It's kind of like a reinforcer. And so I'm going to grab my silicone mat, and let's go ahead and put that little circle onto our piece. And I'm going to use my tweezers because I probably put way too much glue because I can't really see it very good. It's white on white, right? White glue, white reinforcer. So I'm just going to be gentle when I press it on, that I don't push it too hard. Okay, and so the frog is going to be lifted up off of the tag. So I'm just going to use one of the regular size dimensionals. Just going to put it there in the center, and then I'm going to use my take your pick tool and pull the back off. We're going to put our little frog on here, okay? And we're going to angle him or her kind of like this on the tag. So then we're going to take our twine, and that's probably around 5 inches. I'm just guessing, but let's see. Oh, close, 6 inches. A little hair under. So I'm putting this through, and I'm actually going to tie a knot. So I'm gonna grab my ends, and I'm going to wrap them around my finger as if I'm tying like a balloon that I've blown air into, not a helium one, obviously. And then I'm just gonna slide this up and put a little knot in there. And then I'm going to trim that end off. I don't want it to be quite so long. And then I'm gonna move that knot to the back so that the smooth part of my twine and the knot kind of falls in that hole. So then I'm gonna take and I'm gonna string it through this side of my ribbon. And then I'm just gonna proceed to finish tying the bow. So I just have to loop it and move it around here, pull on it, and slowly make the ends as pretty as I want them to be, as long as I want them to be. They don't need to be quite this long, so I'm gonna kind of lop that one off there. This one looks good. Let's trim that. So that's ready for our bag. So let's get our bag ready for it, okay? So this little bag, the one that's already done, I did in the 2 colors. I did it in the Fresh Freesia and the Balmy Blue. We're gonna do the same thing. So when you get your bag, this is what it looks like, and it's collapsed. So you're gonna open it up, and then I measured it, and it is 3.5 inches by about 5 inches tall, a little bit more than 5, like about 5 1/4. So what I did was I took a piece of scrap paper and I just slid it in this front section like that. And then I went ahead and closed it. I'm gonna lay this on a larger piece of scrap paper. And I put that because I don't want the ink to go on the inside of our bag. So I'm doing the swirl of stars. I'm gonna do that in our Fresh Freesia color. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fill in the rest of the bag with our Balmy Blue. So we're gonna start with our Fresh Freesia and our blending brush. So I'm just kind of swirling off here to get that little excess off. And I'm just gonna start up here and I'm just gonna fill in this area where the stars are and just the star area. So I can hold where there's no ink, and I'm gonna just press. I'm gonna give a little bit more for this bottom section. The top is nice and dark, but the bottom section needs a little love. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to the Balmy Blue. So I need to switch brushes. So here's our Balmy Blue, and I just recently inked up my Balmy Blue ink pad, so it's really juicy. So I don't really need to press it down too hard, but I'm gonna kind of go over the tips of the bag. I want those to be Balmy Blue. So I'm gonna start there, and then I'm gonna fill in the areas that are white with Balmy Blue. Okay, so I'm just gonna add that in, and you can see I didn't put too much ink on there, but my ink pad is so juicy because I just re-inked it that it is pretty saturated. I just need to do this one section. So let's see if I have enough ink on there. If not, I will add a little to finish it. Maybe a tiny bit. Let's take some of that off. I don't want it to be too dark. All right, and so I filled in that part of my bag. Just gonna go back around and just make sure that my edges have the Balmy Blue up here. And now when I slide this out, you'll see that you have that really cool trail on our bag. You can open it up, and we're gonna go ahead, let's close this ink pad and move our blending brush out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and put our Oreos inside here. Get our little tag ready. So we're gonna kind of push our Oreos so that they will fit and into the bag. I think 6 is good. The Oreos I got at Target, but I think Walmart has them also. So there is our little top of our bag. So now we need our little witchy poo, right? So she was stamped in basic white on a scrap piece of basic white. And I went ahead and colored her in already. So she was used fresh freesia. I did her with the light and the dark fresh freesia and the light and the dark Balmy Blue. Then I used basic black for the cauldron and for the buckle. I used pumpkin pie dark, and the basic black is the dark. Pumpkin pie dark for her hair, and then for part of the flames. And then the other part of the flames is light pumpkin pie. So I kind of two-toned them. And then her skin tone, I chose to use the 800, SU 800, which is in the light medium pack, where you get the 800 and the 700. So that's what I did her skin with. And I guess that's it. Oh, the brown is in, I think it's in the 200. Let's see. Yeah, it's 200. So this is in the dark pack. So I used 2 of the natural tones, the dark and the light medium pack. For the logs, I used the SU 200, which is in the dark pack, and the skin tone I did in the 800. So I did those colors right there. And then I went ahead and fussy cut her out. So let's go ahead and attach her onto our bag. So the first thing I'm going to do is her leg here is kind of like on its own. So I like to use the edges. You guys have seen me do this, I'm sure. I'm just going to trim a little border piece off, and I'm going to stick it down here where that leg part is, just so that it has a little reinforcement. Then we're going to come in here and we're going to add some dimensionals to the middle. And I'm going to put one here and one more. And I'm going to put a mini up by the tip of her hat because I don't want that peak to fall. So I'm just going to add that little extra piece just like that. And I'm also going to add a small one down here on this side of that larger section. So then let's get our take your pick tool and pull the backs off of these guys. Let's do the minis now. I think that's all of the small ones. And then we will add her to our bag. So I'm just going to move the tag out of the way. And you can see this little area of the bag is kind of left, so she fits perfectly there. So I'm just going to stand her up where she kind of covers that bag. The really cool thing about these bags is that you can use them like with the little battery operated tea lights, which is so cute because they're lit up and you have the little stars. So lots of options. But anyway, here is our cute treat bag. I think it turned out super awesome. Let me fix the first one that I started with here. And you get to use some Oreos. How fun is that? So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I used the best switches and the tailor-made tags. I also used the treat bags that are called Star Treat bags that are in the mini. And our cellophane bags, which are in the annual catalog. And then, of course, our ribbon, which is in the annual catalog called Fresh Freesia Open Weave. And it is really pretty ribbon, as well as the twine. All of the products that I use will be linked in the description below, so check that out. Of course, blends are always fun, so keep adding to your collection. And thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. I will see you tomorrow with another fun Halloween project. Don't miss out. And don't forget, sign up for my newsletter. Thank you again for being here. And if you need a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. Just let me know if you need any catalogs. And thanks for being here, guys. If you made it to the end, I appreciate that. Thumbs up, subscribe, share my videos. See you tomorrow. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!